we need money. Please PayPal us at Take Two Podcast Review.
Like you're literally just asking, like you're
gmail.com.
panhandling right now. You're literally just
$25
digitally panhandling.
or up,
But-
you get into the premium Take
like
Two Plus package.
Oh, we're
There's
back
got
to
to be
the
something we can
Patreon
do.
subscribers?
Yeah.
You will receive a phone call from Sean Alexander once
No.
a day.
No, definitely not.
Your life.
No.
Let's
It's
do
too
an
late.
episode or something so they
It's
have
too late.
something they're paying
If you've
for.
been watching, that means you owe us money.
Hmm.
And we mean it, folks.
Okay.
This week, we have taken some advice from a Hollywood celebrity friend. We don't have to name him per se. Let's call him C. Feldman. And what he's done
Very discreet.
is he's given us an inside look at Hollywood and how people are going to be spending money in Hollywood
Wait.
very soon through something called NFTs.
Oh, fucking hell.
We're
Guys,
selling Corey Feldman NFTs.
I have an idea.
Oh,
Face off.
you're talking about that one clip that you
NFTs.com.
edited into the last video. Like you talking about
Take
1 2-minute clip you watch of Corey Feldman and you think, Chris, what do you know about NFTs?
I know what Corey told me. Corey has told me about NFTs.
And what was that?
That
What was
is, just do it. Don't ask questions.
That's the Nike slogan.
That's good advice.
Combined
Clearly
with
that-
something.
Clearly that's worked well for Mystery C. Feldman's career.
I wonder how many ears he sold.
Also,
You
yeah,
should
I
have
didn't
started by
say
asking
that it
him
was
that.
Corey. That you assumed that,
pretty
but
clear.
C. Feldman was in the movie Stand By Me, and he is now selling his ear from Stand By Me. So you can chew his ear with an NFT replica of Corey Feldman's ear from 1986's Stand By Me.
And
Rob
so
Reiner.
what's the idea now? Our new sponsor is Corey Feldman NFTs. That's how we're going to make money?
Like maybe like a face-off NFT, like that, maybe. I mean, that's maybe a tricky gray area legally, but we could think about it for a bit and see if we come up with something.
Maybe. We're on a slippery slope to just selling bootleg copies of Face Off out of the trunks of our cars to make money at this point.
Way ahead of you there, Tyler.
That's an NFT, kids. It's a 2-hour-long NFT.
Yeah.
All right, but if you were to look at the movie Face Off, like what would be the moment you would think would be the most NFT worthy? What single moment would prove to be the most? What would you really want to capture?
That, first of all, it's all the gifts that will come first as NFTs.
Well, it could be, but it could also just be the scene. Like, an NFT is like a much more and should be a much more high quality gift in a lot of ways. Like a gift is generally such.
Between so an NFT can only be X amount of time, or can it be?
No, it could be anything.
It could be whatever. Okay.
Yeah, it could be anything. It could be any length of time. It could include audio too, if we wanted to.
Yeah, this isn't easy, guys, because I love John, and I love Nick, and to think I have to choose one of my babies is definitely I'm choosing Nick, but I'm choosing Nick as John.
I think it should be a whole series of face-off NFTs, but it's all just the moments where you see stunt doubles.
They're not pogs. Yeah, they're not pogs.
Well, I don't know. I feel like that's pretty much the grandfather.
I think that should be.
NFTs.
You do want to catch them all like Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean NFTs are kind of like the trend now, like Pogs used to be. Like one day, like did you ever think one day when we were flipping our Pogs, like one day this might follow down the path and we're going to be buying digital currency when it means nothing to no one unless we wanted to.
That's usually what I thought about when I was like 12 years old. The future of digital currency.
They look like currency. They're like little coins.
They do look like little coins. Yes, that's true.
I wonder if there was face-off Pogs.
No, I doubt it. I don't think there's probably face off anything. I doubt there's even like trading cards.
That would actually have been awesome. I think there would have been Pogs around that time too. 97.
Yeah, but not like face off branded Pogs.
Can we find out if there were face off Pogs? I think.
I'm trying to Google.
Well, Tyler's doing his best right now, but I'm gonna tell you, he could look for like 20 years and he's not gonna find face off Pogs.
Well, I just remember there being like literally just a gambling ring in elementary school with Pogs, and like people like just the currency of people like losing them to betting. It was amazing. It was so
the
crazy
equivalent of like shooting dice in the alley.
Essentially, but the currency was Pogs instead of money.
And now it will be face-off NFTs.
Yeah,
we're gonna destroy the.
Well, maybe who knows? Maybe one day they'll be just so accessible that everyone from all ages will have NFTs.
You could like clip the entire actual alternate ending, get the real audio in there, and like get that as an actual collector's item as like the real face-off alternate ending.
The rare one.
Yeah,
before seeing
NFT. Make that like a one-owned property.
I could see deepfake being like the kind of key to the sequel though, where it's like using deepfake technology to actually change someone's face, you know, in the real world instead of the digital world, and
which kind of
using laser technology.
Of course, laser technology. That brings up a good point though. If they're working on a sequel right now, whoever owns the rights is probably holding on to them pretty tight and not going to give us the rights to NFT anything in the film.
Who would we talk to?
Should have just probably thought about that and realized. I mean, it's kind of like a waste of time, really, what we've been doing.
Basically.
Can we do anything with an NFT?
I don't know. All I know is it just becomes more apparent every time we talk that I'm just wasting our time. And if we don't own the rights to the face-off, then there's no point in doing it unless we do bootleg NFTs.
Cam version NFTs.
Hey, that's pretty good.